Just want to jump in with some Amazon numbers here, guys. We're going to go into these in more detail, but just a couple of key headline numbers. Revenue, 89 billion, just under that, 88.9. Forecast was for 81.4 billion. Of course, that was already an elevated forecast. In terms of the segment sales, North American revenue is forecast to come in at 50.4 billion. That's coming at 55 billion. Guys, I'm going to dig into this a bit more. It's just crossing, as you can see, but those headline numbers of sales overall and sales in America, a strong beat, 4% higher in after hours.
Yeah, seeing a big boost there. Obviously, the net sales increase of 40%. It's particularly stunning here. I heard a wow, Stephanie Link. It looks like getting some other numbers. Operating cash flow increased 42%. I mean, just giant numbers. We're going to dig through and look at AWS because some were worried about that.
Bottom line as well is it's just not the top line. So bottom line operating income, 5.8 billion. Second quarter last year is 3 billion. The forecast was for 1.2. People are expecting quite a lot of costs to come out because of COVID. To hit the bottom line, but the top line's beaten comfortably, the bottom line beating as well. So, Stephanie, as Sarah was suggesting, this was high expectations. They've beaten it.
Wow. They crushed it. They absolutely crushed it. I mean, on the top line, the only thing is, I think we were expecting them to crush it, especially in North America, right? So let's see what AWS is. But I don't think I could poke a hole in this just yet. I mean, this looks great across the board for now. So let's see what as the numbers come out. I'm looking for 11 billion on AWS. So let's see what that number is.
You've got 10.8 billion, Stephanie, on AWS sales. As you said, the forecast was 11.02. So fractionally behind the expectation there. In terms of the other lines where the beat comes through on revenue, as we said, the net sales in America, forecast 55. Came in at 55 billion. The forecast was 50 billion. International revenue came in at 22.7 billion, and the forecast was for 19.7 billion. So those two lines where the beats come through on the revenue. AWS, 100 million or so behind expectations at 10.8 billion.